What am I? You asking me questions or not?
Me questions.
What about?
I don't know.
Right.
What shall I do?
Well, we could ask each other questions, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, how do you think England will do in the World Cup?
Quarter final.
So they'll lose the quarter final.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I imagine that you might be right, but we'll see. I hope they don't, though. I hope they go and win the whole thing. I mean, I think it's probably Harry Kane's best chance of being a world champion. Don't you think, Sam?
Yeah. And that is nice. My turn to ask questions.
Go on then. Yeah, you ask me a question.
Where do you think it's nice to go in Ecclesall?
Nice to go in Ecclesall. Well, the park's
places to go that are nice.
Park's nice. The park is good. And I was christened in St Augustine's Church, so that's probably be open some days if you want to be nice and cool and go round and look at a church. And you can go to the Botanical Gardens. That's very near up the road, and there's lots of places you can have tea and coffee and that kind of thing. And Sam might ask Sam now where he'd recommend for food or tea and coffee in Ecclesall.
Yeah.
Where would you recommend then?
So I would recommend. I'm not going to talk about the places I haven't been to. I'm going to talk about the ones where I have been to.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
I'm not going to talk about any place I've never been to.
Okay, mind you could say a place that you've heard of that other people have been to, and they said, "Oh, Sam, you ought to go there." See what I mean?
Right. So no one's really. I've not really had a recommendation from anybody really about any places. Any places to eat other than where I've been to, so I can't really.
All right then, well just recommend the places.
I'm going to recommend anyway. I'm going to recommend. I don't want me to start at the bottom of the. Do you want me to start towards the bottom? Marmaduke's, which used to be the sorting office where you would get deliveries from.
Mm-hmm. Whereabouts is that on Ecclesall Road?
So, past the Wildcard Bar and Grill. It's down the road from there.
The Wild Grill.
Wildcard.
The Wildcard.
Sports bar.
Right. So.
And it's a cafe.
All right. Is it near the road that goes up to the Botanical Gardens? Is it near a town or further on?
Further away.
So it's getting more towards the park.
Past.
Even past the park, up the hill a bit.
It's up the hill.
Slightly up the hill. All right then.
It's up the hill.
So they've got. So you go up.
Yeah. So
is it halfway up the hill?
It's past Greystones.
Past Greystones, yeah.
Yeah. So you go past Greystones, the road, and then it's up the hill from there.
Okay. Go on then, and more.
So yeah, it's a really nice. I'll recommend the other one, and I'll come back to that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll come back to the Marmaduke's one, but I'll go to the second one.
Okay.
And then I recommend Dish Coffee and Kitchen. So I recommend that as well.
Whereabouts is that then?
Okay, on Exall Road.
Right.
As you go in away, so it's away from the park, but as you go in, but on the way to mine.
Right. So you.
So you go down past the school, and then you cross over the road, and you walk down the hill, and it's that way.
Right.
So
the big school at Hunter's Bar.
No. The school at Greystones. You walk down the hill from Greystones.
All right. And then
you walk, and then you walk, and it's like towards the park. So when I was talking, you're going away from the park. This time you're going towards the park.
All right. So, but you start off at Greystones.
Well, you start off at mine, and then you go down the hill.
I know, but people don't know where you live. Anyway.
Anyway, you
right, but How far, if you went up Ecclesall Road, what road would you turn off on the right?
You don't go up Ecclesall Road.
Right. Well, Ecclesall Road South then.
No, you go on Ecclesall Road.
Ecclesall.
Ecclesall Road South at the top. You go to the bottom.
Right. So you start walking up from the park.
You walk. Yeah. You go up from the park. You're walking upwards.
And you're going up Ecclesall Road, are you?
Yes. So nowhere near the well, nowhere near the church. It's well away from there.
Yeah, but you start at Hunter's Bar, and then you start walking up.
Start walking upwards.
And then is it about halfway up that hill?
It's halfway up the hill.
And it's on the right. And do you know the name of the street that you go up?
There's no street.
Oh, is it actually on the?
It's on that road.
It's on the road, yeah. All right then.
I don't know the name. I can't remember the name of the street.
But it's about halfway up, so they could get the bus halfway up as well.
They can get the bus to the co-op and then walk down from the co-op.
Yeah, it's not very far from
not
very far walking down from the co-op.
They can walk. They can go to the co-op. Because I would say the co-op is the best place to get off the bus.
Yeah.
And then there's a pelican crossing.
All right then.
Wildcard, and then from there they would walk down. They would go, because I do that. I walk downwards and then towards it.
Any more cafes or anything?
Oh, Marmaduke's, yeah. I was going to say about Marmaduke's.
Right.
So so Marmaduke's they do very nice coffee at Marmaduke's, and they have the coffee's very nice.
So where is Marmaduke's then?
It's not far from the Wildcard Bar and Grill.
All right. Is it slightly up the hill from it or something?
Down the hill. It's down.
Down the hill from the, yeah, okay. All right then.
It's sort of like where there's like sort of a furniture place, and it's sort of down from the furniture place, but not too far from the Wildcard Bar and Grill.
All right then.
But yeah, they're both very nice. They're both very nice. The two coffee places, they're both very nice coffee places, and they you can have breakfast at them, and you can have lunch. So you can have like breakfast and lunch depending what time.
Yeah.
Depending what time you want to go.
Yeah.
So like if you wanted to go in the afternoon, for instance, if you wanted to go at 11 o'clock, you could have. I should say brunch. Sorry, did I say breakfast? No. You can't have breakfast, but it's like you can eat your breakfast there, and they have like in the back they've got a niche coffee kitchen. Yeah, they've got like a soft play bit where kids can go.
Okay.
And Marmaduke's, you can go in and you can have like a coffee, and it's good. It's very handy for like if you're going walking. So if you're going for like they're both very handy for going walking. So like for instance, I'll go in the car after I've been to Marmaduke's. I'll go in the car, and then I'll go to like the Peak District. So they're both very very handy for if you're going for a walk. They're both very very handy to go to before you go in for a hike. Before you go for a hike.
Yeah.
Both very very useful.
Yeah.
They're both very very useful places as well.
Yeah, good. So that's.
So it's very handy.
Yeah, that's.
And it's very beneficial. It's very very beneficial.
What do you mean it's beneficial? You mean it's good food and the price is all right?
It depends what people.
The people are friendly.
No, it depends. It depends if people are willing to pay what. It depends if people are willing to pay what.
The charge.
What they charge. It depends if people are willing to pay for it. Because obviously, if you're not willing to pay for it, then it's not for you.
No.
If you are willing to pay for it, and
but it's good value.
No. If you are willing to pay for it, because some people will say it is expensive.
Yeah.
But the thing is what people have to realise is you're paying for the food rather than because you don't want it too cheap because they're not going to make money. So you want to have a decent price.
Yeah.
So you're paying.
But you enjoy the food. That's the main thing.
Look, the main thing is I enjoy the food, and I enjoy like the staff are very friendly. The staff are very friendly.
But you have a cup of coffee there then as well.
So I have. I'll say what I have. So the two places.
Whatever. I was just going to ask you about.
I have a coffee and a drink of water.
Right. So, Sam, do you ever drink tea?
At church.
Do you like it?
Yes, I have tea at church.
Do you have milk in?
I have it at church.
I know, but do you have
Yes.
milk in your tea?
Yes, I have.
Do you have any sugar in?
I don't have any sugar.
Okay, well, it's probably better for your teeth, actually.
No, but what I'm saying is, like I said, so
Do you have a biscuit, Sam, when you have your tea?
at church.
Well, wherever
no.
you have your tea.
No.
You don't have bother with a biscuit?
No, but what I was going to say was that. Oh, I also do recommend another place as well, but it's not in Eccleston.
Go on then.
It's called Tampa,
Mm-hmm.
and it's towards the train station.
Okay.
So you're at the train station.
Mm-hmm.
When you come to the train station, you go in. It's towards Fusion Cafe.
And is it near the
Fusion Cafe.
near the showroom?
It's like.
Is it near the showroom cinema?
You sort of go. It's near Wellies. There's a place called Wellies.
Right. Well,
Is
is it near the bus station?
Train station.
Nearer the bus.
Train
So
station.
when you get out of the train, when you leave the train station, when you walk out of the train station.
Yeah, you're walking down the road.
So I mean, in front of you, there's the wall of water, isn't there, on the metal?
No, you're going upwards.
So you walk up with the wall of water on your right, and it's up there a bit
it's
more.
It's not up the hill. It's like you're going upwards, and then you're turning off, and there's a road like that.
All right then.
And then from there you go in, and there's like a straight road downwards like that.
So do you walk past the showroom cinema?
Kind of, yeah.
Right. So that you can always ask them if you get to the showroom cinema.
It's sort of towards there, but like I said, there's a road that goes downwards like that, and it's New Zealand. It's owned by people
From New Zealand.
The people are from New Zealand, and it's like they do very good food, and the coffee's there again. It's really nice, and like sometimes I'll have. So it's sort of like a hot chocolate, but it's called a hot Milo, which is a hot chocolate.
Hot Milo.
Milo.
Oh, okay.
And then sometimes I'll have a cappuccino.
Is there any reason why it's called a hot Milo? Have you ever asked?
Because of where it's from.
Is there a place called Milo in
It's either
New
Australian,
Zealand?
No, it might be either Australian or New Zealand. It's either Australia or New
Yeah,
Zealand.
but is there a town called Milo?
I don't know why it's called that.
All right then.
But again, I have either at Tampa. I either have so to eat. I either have a kiwi burger or So I have either So I have a kiwi burger, which is really nice. And yeah, the food is. Yeah, it's good. It's good food. It's good quality food.
Right. Anything else you want to tell us?
Yeah. So obviously I spoke about my church, and there's a video on that which.
You mean that video you've just done?
No, you did it a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
And I was
But
saying,
it's Sam Jenkinson, yeah.
No, it was the one where I was saying like, you should. No, it was the one about going about the well. It was
your church is called the Well.
I'm saying did a video on it not long ago.
Yeah, but if people want to see it, yeah.
I'm saying that I posted a link so they can follow the link.
But it's Ecclesall Road, and it's not too far up the road from the supermarket, is it? It's a short walk from the supermarket. All right. Anything else to say, Sam? You're going to wave goodbye, or?
I'm going to say cheers.